Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, we're going to ask our spirit guides what you don't see coming, what's coming next, what's going on around you, anything spirit wants to share with me. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, I asked you to guide us with some loving messages. What is it that you have for us at this time? What is it that you need me to know? I'm listening for you now. I have a passage, a crossing over point. I always like a bridge. I always like a crossover because sometimes it's just enough. And they're saying meet me in the middle. Like maybe we have a meeting of the minds that we can find a way to work something out or to make something work. So there was a kind of a meet me in the middle energy. I have an ex-lover. Okay, I'm not feeling past. We could have had something that stirred the pot connecting to an ex. Maybe we had miscommunication. Maybe we misread something. I have puppy love. It's because my feelings got hurt. I feel like it's relatively new. So it could be, I just want to make sure you don't have feelings for anybody from your past because I'm starting to have feelings for you. And I want to know, where we stand. I have faith in this connection. I have faith where we're going. I do feel like there was a conflict. I feel like it's kind of like you get a text message that you don't ask for from somebody, and you didn't ask for the text to come in. The text comes in. Somehow the text, the person you're with finds out you got the text message and all hell breaks loose. And you're like, I did not ask this person to send me a text message. They did it. I didn't even respond to it. I deleted it, so yeah, it's kind of that feeling, but I think it's because we have these new feelings. So I'm going to say we're feeling vulnerable, and that's we're vulnerable because we care, because we are falling, okay, for each other. They're saying it's not one-sided. We're both vulnerable, but all it takes is kind of that little thing to push us over the edge where the fears come out and the panic sets in. And, are you still attached to somebody? Yeah, here's a savage energy that comes out. And, all of a sudden you're like not proud of yourself because it's showing your insecurity, or it's showing a side of you that you didn't want them to see. And it's like, because I have feelings and I don't want this to shift. I don't want this to change. I want it to keep moving. So I think that we just, some kind of episode comes in and just makes somebody question what's going on here. I have an apology. Okay. So I'm going to say a misunderstanding. This happens, but I feel like it wouldn't be such a big deal if we didn't have feelings for each other. It's a trust issue, Spirit's saying. And I feel like we have to define that trust, like nothing is going on and we have to learn to trust each other. So there's the vulnerability. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Hanged Man. I have the World. I have a Six of Swords. And I have a Three of Swords. So there's the fear. I don't want my world to change. Okay. What's just happened, something has happened in this new connection, and it's a test, okay, of some kind. It's either they want to see what you say, they want to see what your response is. But I think the bottom line is they don't want to lose this. I don't want to lose you. And, there's a fear of losing you at this stage. And I think that when we cross over to that stage, that's when we start to realize like the feelings are real. Like this just got real. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Two of Swords. I have a 4 of Swords. And I have a 7 of Swords. Yeah, there's almost a, I'll give you everything, but if I find out there's anything going on behind the scenes, I'm out of here. And then there's almost like this episode or something said or something that happens that one person might be accusing the other of doing something they're not doing. And I just feel like it blows up. And it's almost like the test for us of whether we can handle these kinds of situations. Can we talk through these situations? But what happened is it made us both realize how vulnerable we are and how much we really are falling for each other. So we've got to meet each other in the middle. There was a sense of meeting halfway. I have a Queen of Swords. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a 4 of Wands. I'm going to go, a Page of Wands. I'm going to go with this feeling of we're going to talk about it. We're going to work on it. And both of us can't deny that, we really do want to see where this goes and that we have this, budding passion, okay? That we have this, kind of blooming energy. Yeah, is it hard when we're falling for somebody? Absolutely. It's very difficult. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you my heart. I want to make sure you're not going to hurt me. I wish we could all make sure of that, but we can't, but sometimes those triggers happen, weird things happen, and you question everything you're feeling. And I feel like we might go through something like that. Can I have some initials and any clues? I have a Y, I, K, D. I have wealthy. I love your voice. I could listen to you all day. I like that. I am loyal. I feel like you passed, there's a sense of you've passed or they've passed the trust test, okay? There's a test. They've passed the test. You've passed the test, okay? We have to trust each other. And there's, whether it's we know we're testing each other or we know that it's going to happen at some point, somehow we are able to prove to each other that we are faithful, we are loyal, you can trust me, what I'm saying is true. I have the letter R. I have funny. I love the sound of your voice. I have bald. Maybe I'm afraid of losing my hair. My father lost his hair. I have short hair. Maybe it's balding on the top, balding on the back. I love your scent. I love how you smell. I always think that that's an important one. I feel like trust is big. I feel like we passed the trust test, that we had to get over whatever hesitation we had about, and it probably is about one specific person. It could be somebody's past, somebody's ex, that we have to just know that there isn't an issue, or know that, what they're saying is true. Spirit, please share with me. Can I have a question, please? Spirit, let's see. How can I create a divine love connection? I feel like it is a divine love connection. I feel like this is the bridge to me, was Spirit's way of saying that on the other side is our life, on the other side of this bridge, on the, this emotional crossover of trust and belief and understanding and apologies and give and take and all of those things. I do feel like we are believing in each other. So this is a love connection. Spirit, can you help me with this, this divinely sent connection? Give me some guidance. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a 3 of Cups. I have a 4 of Swords. And I have a High Priestess. They said I've waited for this. I waited for this, and now I'm going to celebrate this. There's a part of me that says this person has struggled in the past with somebody taking advantage of them, somebody wanting them for other reasons other than them. So they feel that they're a little guarded in that area of their life. So, you know, they feel like somebody took them to the cleaners, or somebody only wanted one thing, or they gave and gave and gave and they didn't get anything in return. So there could be a little bit of guarding around that. But I do feel like I've waited for this, and I'm not going to give up on this. And I also believe that I waited until the right one came along, is how it's coming in. I have a 2 of Pentacles. I have a 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like we both have walked 1,000 miles to get here. I'm going to say it that way. I don't think either one of us, I feel like we both have had relationships that could have gone either way. I think we both have had heartaches. I think we both have had struggles in other areas of our life. But the one thing I never gave up on was I want to fall in love with somebody that I'm passionate about. I want to be in love, is how I want to say it. So I'm not going to just settle. I'm not going to just give in. I want to be in love with somebody. So I feel like those types of connections are definitely divinely sent. That's a soul connection. We don't fall in love with everyone. We, we care about people. We like people for different reasons. We can be very friendly. We can say, I really, really like you, but am I in love with you? I would say that some of us, we're lucky if we have it once in our lifetime or a couple times in our lifetime. I have a Taurus energy. I'm a builder. Okay. I'm building something that will last. I love that. I want to build something that lasts. So that's not only am I vulnerable, but I'm moving in the direction of, I want a future. I don't want to keep doing this over and over again, but this feeling of something that will last. This person knows that, we've got to do it right. And I feel like that foundation is trust. Okay. I have a Virgo energy here, perfectionist, precise, detailed. I'm going to say looks good, smells good, clean cut. Okay, pretty pulled together. I like this kind of whole goatee, like I don't know, just kind of tailored, beard and facial hair, and I don't know, just kind of a clean cut look to me. Beautiful. Okay, I have a Scorpio season. During the Scorpio season, so let me think about this for a second. So October, November could be a Scorpio energy, could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Queen of Water, emotion. My emotions come first. This person or you is following their heart, and they're listening to their heart. They could be listening to their heart more with you than they have in other relationships. They're letting down their guard, Spirit just said. They're opening their heart. Whatever the test was, I feel like it eliminated some boundaries. I feel like it just, it was a crossover point is really what happened. I have a cardinal first. Ideas, time to get going, a birth, igniting. Let's get this going. Maybe we decide that it's going to turn into something more, that maybe the crossover is we tell each other, I love you. It could be as simple as that. And once those words are said, I feel like I can't take them back. I don't want to take them back. I have an Aquarius in the next 2 to 4 weeks. I love that. So a Queen of Air. Communication. I feel like we just look at each other and say, I can handle anything as long as it's honest. I can handle anything as long as you're being truthful with me. So if you don't want to be in this relationship, tell me. You know, if you want to be with somebody else, tell me. But don't just, you know, be in a relationship with somebody else and hide it from me. If you don't want to be with me and you want to be with somebody else, let me be the first to know. Just be honest, be an adult. Let's see, Spirit, is this connection going to last? Is this fear of falling in love going to go away? Is this building going to continue, the foundation? An abundance coming in. I feel like this person is a very generous person. I do. I feel that they've got to get over that they're giving, not expecting anything in return, but they do expect gratitude. They do expect to be appreciated. That's all they're asking for. So I'm sure you will do that. Within the next few months, I feel like I'm climbing these steps. Like, look at those beautiful steps. I feel like I'm climbing these steps into, I don't know, I'm kind of like entering this palace, you know, and one step at a time. And I'm choosing a new direction. I feel like I'm choosing the right direction. I feel like we're choosing it together. So if we started going down the path of not trusting each other or questioning each other about what was going on in each other's lives, or who from their past is trying to come back, or accusations about things that aren't even happening, I mean, that's not a path we want to go down. So a new direction would be, let's trust each other and assume that none of these things are happening. And that the only reason why we're bringing them up is because we're both extremely vulnerable right now. And we crossed into that fear of the unknown of, I would be, you know, really upset if this all went away because it's really working. So let's put this into the universe. And if it's meant to be, it will continue and it will be effortless. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. And I did put some new readings on my website recently, some half-hour readings. So you can check those out. I put them in the description. And I hope you enjoyed your reading, Aries. We'll see you again real soon.